Hello, everyone. My name is Doc, and welcome to another episode of Cook Your Own Kingdom. Now, today we're just going to be discussing everything about the update that got released 2 days ago, introducing a brand new cookie, two balance changes, two buffs, in fact, to pomegranate and poison mushroom, and the new world. And the new arena meta that has been going on recently that I just hate. So today we're just gonna be talking about everything. First of all, the new world, which I hate the most. This is literally my only complaint about this update is that this chapter is just way too hard. I'm just telling you right now. I'm on 1421 and I'm already struggling with this team. Now I know a lot of people have been telling me to use Alpha for this, but he's level 45 and I do not feel like building him. But yeah, I have seen a lot of people, especially veterans, who have been like trying these levels and generally just struggling. Legitimately just struggling. They haven't gone that far. A few people have been 1430, but yeah. But Doc, what makes it so hard? The difficulty spike, especially on 14, from starting from 14.1, this is like chill and all of that, but from 14.10 and above, it's hell. And trust me when I say it's hell. It's hell. Now I'm just gonna be playing this level right there, just to show you how insanely hard this world is. And about dark mode, I think it's legitimately just impossible. Especially on dark mode the 1430, I legitimately just think it's impossible. Now will Devsys nerf this? Absolutely. Is this fair for like newer players? No. I'm like one guy who really doesn't have a lot of lab upgrades, admittedly. And this is way harder than I was expecting. Harder than Dark Mode 13, for sure. I was playing Dark Mode 13 the other day, and I haven't had any like... I had some struggles here and there, but it's not like surprise. But this thing is like, holy crap. It's next level difficult. And here's the last wave, and I'll show you how impossible it is. Now how this Yeti works is that he practically just gains a... You'll see? You see that he's going faster, and faster, and faster, and faster. Yeah, this is how fast he is. That's normal. That's perfectly normal. See? That's perfectly normal. I told you. This is perfectly normal. Now, yeah. That's all I gotta say about this world. I just hope for a nerf. I just hope for a... Not like a nerf, like a major nerf to it. I like the difficulty, but... A spike like this is just too much. Especially on dark mode where it's like... Legitimately nobody ever got to dark mode 1430. It's impossible. Now, we're just gonna be talking about the new cookie. Caramel Arrow Cookie. Which is basically one of the strongest cookies I've ever seen in my entire life. Bringing back speed comps into the meta. And I'm just gonna be showing you one of the teams I have made with this. This is not the team, ignore that. This is one of the teams I have made, and it works very well. Now, for Caramel, it's obviously up to you, but I have picked the 2-second start. Yes, Caramel can go up to 2-second start. Is this fair? No. And let me just show you her power right there. The power of this comp, exactly. I'm totally not gonna be bullying my besties right now. See? This is completely fair and balanced. Now, does this work against legitimate comps? Yeah, it actually works against legitimate comps. Now, if you have Dark Cacao or something, I'd recommend you replacing Eclair with him. Because getting 2-second Caramel start and 3-second DCA is kinda big. especially on a comp like this. Now, of course, you go TKT because T-Knight is busted. Yeah. And I didn't explain what she does exactly. Now, she's by far one of the weirdest in terms of how she works. She's a ranged front. Straightforward. And her ability is very interesting, for sure. Because she starts off with her melee form, attack, thing. And when she activates her ability, she turns into ranged. She goes for her bow. But here's the thing, she shoots 3 quick arrows, and when she is done with that ranged form thing, she goes back to do a charge attack, which deals damage to cookies depending on how on the max HP of the cookies, which here it's 35%. So she's basically a counter to tanks like DCA, TKT, Hollyberry Crepe. She's a counter to all of this while also being a very good ranged. Now she has revived a lot of comps, especially speed comps, as I said before. Like they're literally in the meta right now. As you can see, number one's using whatever. And here's this one. It's literally a speed comp. Now, yeah, that's all I can say about the cookie. I just love her. Okay. Now about the buffs and nerfs. First of all, Shroomy. I fucking love Shroomy since day one. I've always said they're good, and today they're back. They're back on their train. They're back on their freaking train. Now, what they did to Shroomy is that both Shroomy and Pomegranate, they increased their health. They increased their health majorly. Not like by majorly, I mean like 3%, 4%, you know. And how they reworked. They buffed Pomegranate is that her attack boost is 30% instead of 20%. And her cooldown duration, not her starting, but her main cooldown, is decreased by 2 seconds. So you can basically just cycle. Her ability. We're just gonna try 1030 because I love bullying this stage. And yeah, that's all for Pomegranate. They just buffed her attack and cooldown overall. What about Shroomy? Is that I think they increased the hitbox of this, of their clouds, their poisonous clouds, and they increased their boss damage overall. So I think they're back to the guild meta again. I have seen some people use like Shroomy Affogato for guild, and they're definitely good. They're both definitely good in terms of like consistency. And why they're so great is because if they got back they made it so that Afo and Shroomy can actually crit now, which is huge. And what they did to Shroomy is that they basically just increase their boss damage, increase their damage, increase their attack, increase their defense, all of that stuff. And as you can see, Shroomy's just doing their job. And yeah, that's basically about it. Now, one of my thoughts about the update so far, it's great. It's great. My only complaint is literally World 14 being way too hard, especially for literally veterans and beginners who want to progress at the game at a normal pace. But other than that, I just love this update. I love the teams Caramel Arrow has made and the pomegranate buff. And an overall just change in the guild meta and the arena meta. Stuff like that. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. See ya.